let's go talk to Mary.
Yeah, saving that.
What's wrong, Mary?
Yeah.
Tell me your secrets. I want to be your friend. I have, every time I watch any playthrough, I have such a tremendous squish on Mary.
Yeah. She doesn't look up. Is he taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally noticed.
Hey.
Hey, cowboy.
You alright?
Never better.
She hiccups. Yes, she's a little far gone.
Ah.
Tears start welling up in her eyes.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Will you walk a gal home? Yes.
Yeah, walk her home.
Mary, tell me what's
I
wrong.
think Mary's having trouble getting up. I reach out a hand and help her, but she waves me away.
Ah.
I got it.
She clearly does not got it.
Ah.
You know what? Hang out here for a second. Walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac. I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. Good call, Solomon. You know, actually making other people aware so that she'll, everyone will be aware for her safety.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird. Just, she usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She
This
doesn't,
is a really nice bar.
go home with, I don't really want to say it, one of the guys she meets. Nah. Ain't her thing. Huh. She just wants to flirt so that she feels attractive, probably.
Probably. I mean, Joseph damn sure doesn't fucking come off like he does anything to make her feel loved or wanted.
Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms.
Aw.
It's still raining a bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head.
Such a gentleman.
Let's get you home. Then I walk in silence up the street towards the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, but I fear that she might hit me, on me, or not. What did the bartender say by ain't her thing?
Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not... I know Joseph doesn't like it when I... Sorry.
It's alright.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you.
It's alright.
No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm just having a really... Forget it.
I get to the
Mary?
cul-de-sac. I can see Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me.
Wait, can we just... Hold on.
What's wrong?
Hey.
How about another drink? Old time's sake.
Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me half a smile.
You're right.
She looks close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest.
Hey.
You're a good kid. Thanks for the company.
Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way home to the front door herself.
Mary, do you want to, come over to my house and sleep on my couch? I don't mind.
Yeah,
Something is wrong.
Yeah, just live with me. It's fine.
I don't...
I'll get you out of that environment.
Yeah, we can talk. I'll pay for, rehab or
You've
whatever.
got dads.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, that's... she obviously is dealing with a lot of shit.
That is a depressed alcoholic.
Yeah.
And that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
And fuck Joseph.
That becomes like fucking suicidal depression after that stage.
Yeah.
I mean, when you deal with a person with when the alcoholism has gotten to the 1,000-yard stare point, that's when that person needs help.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go on the date. Let me just make sure I saved, actually. I know I did. I'm just going to make sure.
Save again anyway. Save twice, yes.
I'm sure.
Come on, Damian. Tell me your secrets.
Don't trust anyone who likes their meat well done. I agree.
Yeah.
Always help a friend in need. Depends on the friend. If there's a friend who always needs help, then no.
Well, I mean, it depends on what they need help with. I mean, if it's I'm never going to do anything for you and I always seem to need your help, then yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's someone that always needs help with, their math homework.
Yeah, that's different. If you, Since I went to the picnic in the graveyard, Damian and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go out for nighttime strolls pretty regularly. So, impressed by the first letter, I wrote him one that insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dadbook. I initially protested. He gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I couldn't say no.
But the kitten. Hanging out with Goth Dad again?
Please, Amanda. You know his name. And yes.
Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time. trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power.
Yes, Amanda, I have become Damian's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Turn into a bat. The familiars can't.
I think the
Dad.
Lost Boys they could.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember, it's been so long.
What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat?
Well,
That's
okay,
fair.
I'm off.
Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat?
One of those. While I'm out, you can throw away the garlic, any garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die. That would be great.
I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right?
That's my girl. Then I walk on water's edge, chatting. Damian's cape, I mean cloak, he hates it when people call it a cape. Damian's cloak flutters behind the breeze.
Cape.
Yeah, the problem is it doesn't completely go down to the ground. That would be a cloak. It also is a shoulder cape since it isn't designed to be pulled around him completely. So, actually, that's an opera cape. I am almost 100% certain.
I don't know. I just think it would look better on my bedroom floor.
It's going to seem like a really silly question, but why do goths wear black? Because they wore it in the Victorian times. That's almost it entirely.
Also because it's elegant.
Yeah, well, it's elegant. It goes with everything, so you don't have to worry about accessorizing.
And it doesn't show dirt.
Yeah, well, it can show some dirt very easy, especially if you're at a goth club and they have black lights, because it will certainly show a mustard stain.
Oh god, yeah. I don't think they had black lights in the Victorian era, though.
Yeah.
Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning.
I thought it was more influenced by evening.
Go to your room. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, her and Philip was actually a love match.
yeah,
so.
she also bathed once a week, whether she needed it or not, according to her.
Was it once a week or once a month?
It might have been once a month.
Blech.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned the graveyard that helps you appreciate your life or something.
I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's more like the end thereof.
Not for the other people.
It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I'm going to die, you're going to die, and life carries on without us. No, I have a contingency plan.
When I die, the nuke goes off. It's fine.
The nuke in the core.
Doesn't that make you feel scared?
Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with the mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs with their dead loved one or dead relatives.
My favorite is ridiculous Victorian custom. I know it's an older than that, but the Victorian is around the part where it reached the height of popularity, and also the eventually led to its end. But the Lacrimosa, it was literally a bottle that you would cry into, and that way you could save the tears for later. For, like, if your loved one died. And there was even a couple events where people had wills that their children would be given lacrimosis when they died, and whoever cried the most for them were the ones who would get the inheritance.
That's fucked up. See, I thought you were going to talk about the hair art. Because the hair art was creepy as shit.
The hair art, I can't remember its actual name. It turns out I don't think it's called lacrimosa. But no, the hair art was... Because hair is the thing that will stay forever. I mean, long after a corpse is decayed, it will still remain. So that's why the Victorians were turning it into, like, jewelry or art.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's a little creepy.
That's where the tradition of taking a lock of your baby's hair came from and putting it in a locket.
In case it died, because it probably would.
That's why it's called a locket. Actually, I don't know about that part, but I'm making an assumption.
You've got something in your eyelash.
I usually do.
Your pretty, long, girly eyelashes.
All right.
Anyway, what were we talking about? The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not to allow it to consume us.
Yes, this would be referred to as you're still in the mourning period.
Uh-huh. So no, I'm not actually afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. See, I'd go more for spite.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I'm alive and you're
You
not
see the
fucking...
moonlight in the bay glint off Damian's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty air. The ocean breathes salty. Look at Dame again.
If you like sand... What is it? If
you're fond of sand dunes and salty air?
Yes.
I look Damian again and can't help but entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating.
Yeah.
Let me kiss Dame, closing my eyes as I did.
I'm so sorry. I have to take this.
I'm gonna have to make that the ringtone on my phone once I remember what it is.
I'm sure you will.
Would you rather have something like that or the supermarket jingles that I currently have planned to set up for my ringtone?
I would much rather have something like that.
Yeah.
I read it.
Damian steps away from me and answers his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. Speaking in hushed tones for a few minutes, Damian returns to me. Everything okay?
There's an emergency.
Lucian?
No, thankfully, but I must take my leave.
Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help?
Dads do have to stick together, right?
You know it.
Then come, there isn't time to waste. Not
After
right
certain
now,
hours,
here?
in
In
silence,
front of all these people?
we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we?
It's better if I just show you.
I push the surprisingly heavy doors open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're all nondescript. Or they're so nondescript, I'm still unsure what kind of place this is. There's pet carriers on the goddamn ground, so it's either an animal shelter, an animal clinic, or a podiatrist's office. Pediatricians, I mean.
That's a big difference.
Well, I mean...
But I get where you were going with the baby cage. Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back.
Damian walks off the corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls. It's seemingly empty building.
I love me a man knows how to walk on heels.
Distant howls echo from the place as I can see there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. Mostly peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through the, to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? From the look of the baby gate, an animal shelter. Also, you could examine any of this stuff in more close detail at this point.
Yeah.
The lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. If the lights go out and you are in perfect darkness, stand still in the darkness and do not move until your eyes adjust. How fucking hard is that?
Look at him, babe.
Okay. Well, he's got vertically slitted pupils. That's actually designed for better sight in darkness.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, look at him. He
I finally
doesn't
turned
know
back
that.
on. Ah,
Hey, sailor.
Mary, what are you doing here?
You aren't here for the fight club?
I don't want to get punched in the face.
She would break you. Great, because this is an animal shelter.
A what?
We take care of stray animals, then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in?
Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Typecast.
Sober.
Oh, yeah, she's sober. Wow, does he even recognize her sober? Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Yes!
What do I see? Is he an IT manager?
He still looks fucking good, though.
Yes, he does. Damian?
Hey.
It's Damian. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian clothing, no makeup.
I wasn't planning to share the side of me till much later, but I'm not as goth as you think.
Yeah, every goth I've known has been a fucking IT manager or worked in programming on the side. Honestly, the fact that his polo is purple just makes it slightly more accurate. Polo or purple or pink?
That's
Whatever.
purple. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company.
Well, that explains where the fucking money comes from.
God, you look even better with your hair in a fucking ponytail. Shit! Those glasses shouldn't look good on him either. Those glasses are terrible. I wear tennis shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring.
Okay.
You like animals, though.
Yeah.
Also, you're really hot. I'm fascinated with the Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am, and I need you to know that.
Okay, well, if you wore the fucking outfits and makeup all the time, you either need to be a fucking goth rocker or an actor.
I don't care.
Oh,
Hate to kill the mood here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again.
Who's Duchess Cordelia?
She's one of the pups. She gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors, and now she's unstoppable. Where did she get out? Or when did she get out? This morning, I went to sing sea shanties to the cats because cats love water and the open ocean. And when I came back, she'd already bolted. I have to stay here with the pet, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course.
Where could she be?
Come on.
Alright, here's my question, though. It was like, he mentioned the moonlight reflecting off of Damian's eyes. And the dog's been missing since this morning.
You can actually see the sun, the moon up during the day.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they also mentioned that it was sunset or it getting into
So it's
the
been missing for a while. Maybe she spent most of the day singing sea shanties to the cats.
I mean, to be fair, well, if she was actually back there cleaning out the cat cages. She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map.
Who starts scribbling on the back of an adoption form?
Hey.
She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she'll turn into a werewolf and start eating people.
What?
You're a perfect little peach, Solomon. Is that like bless your
Yeah,
heart?
that is like bless your heart.
We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold.
Oh.
I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road.
Look over the map Mary created for us. Oh god, we got a map. Okay. This is what the area is supposed to look like. I wanna cover one thing here. Coffee shop, shelter, softball field, aquarium. They are all in a straight line. Our house is here. Somehow we routinely get lost and end up at the coffee shop.
Yeah,
and
when
Coffee Dad is literally Kale. That is how Mary apparently recognizes Craig.
Yeah?
Mario Batali.
Yeah, I can see that.
Other Nerd's house. Dames.
Heart.
Smalls, which I guess that's Robert because of the booze bottle.
Yeah.
Mary's sick pad. Nerd's house. Which one of us is that? I guess we're Nerd.
Yeah, we would have to be Nerd because we're right next to Mary.
Yeah, we live next door to them. So that means we're also next door to Matt. Which means Dames is over. So yeah, they're really close. Yet
yeah, so it would make sense that you could look at... Well, no, how the fuck would you see Kale's backyard from Dame's house?
Well, he didn't say he saw the backyard. He just saw them in the yard.
Oh, okay. I thought it said backyard.
So I'm looking at north, west, east. They wrote east and west. Shit.
You know, I feel you, Mary. Because I routinely fucking mix those up whenever I'm trying to do my dust monitor report.
The only way I actually able to remember that when I was a little kid was my brother said it. Just imagine west is Elmer Fudd saying left. Weft. And that is the only way I've ever been able to... Like, people gave me...
I learned to never eat shredded wheat, but sometimes I'll still fuck up and, like, go counterclockwise because I'm facing the other way.
Or you could go eat shit Willie Nelson. Or, you know, yeah, that's...
I never thought of it that way.
Or we never eat shrimp.
No, we don't, because I'll